recording. Recording, yes. Okay, all right. This is a testimony of the last 12 hours, just in case something terrible becomes of me, like what happened overnight. You see, I woke up today in Central Park in the middle of the Shakespeare in the Park stage, completely naked, covered in streaks of blood, and at first what appeared to be animal feces, but upon further investigation was actually just grade D ground beef with taco seasoning. Anyway, I ran backstage and found some abandoned costumes and made my way through the park back to my apartment in Harlem. And as I was walking through the park, this group of people saw me and they shouted, "Hey, there goes John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. You're a monster." I have never seen these people before in my life. Now, as I was rounding the reservoir, an elderly woman pinched me in the ass and she said, well, if it isn't my little fourth meal. Oh, you really gave me the ride of my life last night. Oh, I've been known to scream my lover's name in ecstasy, but never one so long. Oh, yes, give it to me. Oh, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Naturally, I was appalled and ran away screaming. Well, sorry, that's not to say that sex with elderly women is appalling, okay? In fact, to the contrary, I quite enjoy it. I just have no recollection of our tryst. So before I went back to my apartment, I stopped at the bodega across the street. And as I walked in, I smiled at my chopped cheese guy, Umberto, and then he responded by chucking bags of Doritos at me, screaming, "Get out of my store, Juan Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt! I hope you live no mas." And now that I'm in my apartment, I can only come to one conclusion. I have a doppelganger of my very same name who is going around town during these last 12 hours and committing heinous and eccentric deeds. But now that I say it out loud, that doesn't make any sense. Because my last name is Jingleheimer-Schmidt. What are the odds that there were two Jingleheimers and two Schmidts who both, irregardless of each other, decided that they were going to get married and then they're going to not have the patriarchal name change convention? Whatever, I'll just go to howmanyofme.com to find out, just as I suspected. I am the only John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt in these United States. But it can't have been me. I am a good man. Sure, I've got my vices, like Taco Bell. That's weird. I thought I finished this Baja Blast last. Oh! Oh God! Yeah! What? Oh, what is happening? What is happening? What is going on? John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too. Whenever we go out, the people always shout, "Ah! There goes John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt!"